radio station KEC 65 Minneapolis, St. Paul, on a frequency of 162.550 megahertz, serving listeners throughout much of east central Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. We broadcast from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Chanhassen, Minnesota, and transmit from the KSTP Eyewitness News Television Tower in St. Paul. The current time is 10:11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of central and southern Minnesota and west central Wisconsin for today and tonight. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Monday through Saturday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. Spotter information statement. Skywarn spotter activation will not be needed. Now the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area. This afternoon, breezy. Mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. South winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Lows in the upper 30s. West winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Monday, sunny. Highs in the mid-50s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Monday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. Southwest winds up to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. Wednesday night, increasing clouds. Lows in the mid-30s. Thursday and Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Highs in the mid-50s. Lows around 40. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs around 50. Friday night, increasing clouds. Lows in the mid-30s. Saturday, partly sunny with a 40% chance of rain. Highs in the upper 40s. Again, the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area for this afternoon. Breezy. Mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. South winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. At 10 a.m. in the Twin Cities, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 45 degrees, the dew point was 30, and the relative humidity was 55%. The wind was south at 22 miles an hour, gusting to 33. The pressure was 29.98 inches and falling. Around the metro, at Lane, it was sunny with a temperature of 46. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 44 at St. Paul, 44 at South St. Paul, 45 at Lakeville, 44 at Eden Prairie, and 43 at Lake Elmo. At Crystal, it was partly sunny, with a temperature of 45. Across the rest of Minnesota, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 41 at Rochester, 42 at Mankato, 42 at St. Cloud, 40 at Hibbing, and 45 at Marshall. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 43 at Brainerd, 41 at Duluth, 42 at Bemidji, and 44 at International Falls. Around Wisconsin, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 42 at Eau Claire, 44 at Osceola, 41 at Rice Lake, and 50 at Milwaukee. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 39 at Wausau, 40 at Madison, 47 at Green Bay, and 41 at La Crosse. Across the eastern Dakotas, at Watertown, it was sunny, with a temperature of 43. At Sioux Falls, it was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 46. At Fargo, it was partly sunny, with a temperature of 41. In Iowa, it was sunny, with a temperature of 48 at Sioux City, and 42 at Mason City. At Des Moines, it was partly sunny, with a temperature of 44. Once again at 10 a.m., in the Twin Cities, it was 45 degrees under partly sunny skies. This is weather radio station KEC 65 Minneapolis, St. Paul, on a frequency of 162.550 megahertz, serving listeners throughout much of east central Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. We broadcast from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Chanhassen, Minnesota, and transmit from the KSTP Eyewitness News Television Tower in St. Paul. The current time is 10:16 a.m. Central Standard Time.